I want to make you a Truffled Raspberry Collins. Okay, I'm excited about this cocktail. We're going to be using the St. George Breaking and Entering Whiskey. Bam, there it is, there it is. I love it. And the St. George Raspberry Liqueur. Now, I told you that when George came over here, he started making eau de vies, fruit brandies, raspberry brandies, unaged ones. And they still make that today. They still make an unaged raspberry brandy and an unaged pear brandy. So definitely want to jump on that. It's a little bit different. This is the raspberry liqueur. So I believe it's about 45 pounds of raspberries for every 50 bottles. I could be wrong on those numbers. I know that St. George is going to comment about that. But this literally tastes like fresh raspberry syrup. Just delicious and bright, and that little bit of tartness going on. I would actually put this over waffles personally, and I have. I recommend it if you're looking for a boozy kind of brunch. Okay, now we're going to be using their St. George Breaking and Entering Whiskey. They made a whiskey a long time ago, and they still make whiskeys out of their own. But this is a new line that they started a while back that involves them taking some of their California malt whiskey and then blending it with some sourced bourbon and rye whiskeys from their favorite distilleries in Kentucky and Tennessee. No, they will not tell you where they are. No, they have not told me where they are, and that means I cannot tell you where they are. But nonetheless, St. George has been making quality spirits for 33 years, so everything they have made has been delicious. To that notion, I do know that they will not let a bottle hit the market until they all can agree that it is fantastic and it is right. So that is just kind of the work ethic for St. George. All right, now this is going to be a Collins, so we are going to need a highball glass for this. Collins drinks, highball drinks are going to be long cocktails, elongated by usually carbonation or some other non-alcoholic mixer or even an alcoholic mixer. It's meant to elongate the cocktail. Cocktails should be consumed in the first 20 to 30 minutes. This gives it a little bit more time, a little bit more freshness, a little bit more lightness and brightness. Truffle, I actually made a truffle honey syrup. Oh yeah, a black truffle honey syrup. I know, get jelly, folks. If you go to Wegmans, they have a tiny little jar of truffle honey for about $8. But it is worth every drop, and this is delicious stuff. I'm excited to go in here. All right, to start off, we are going to be taking some fresh squeezed lemon juice. And juice this morning, we got our dates on there. We're keeping it cool, we're keeping it happy. 3/4 of an ounce. Okay, and now we are going to add just a 1/2 ounce of our truffle honey because we're going to get some sweetness from the raspberry liqueur, and we're going to get some sweetness from this, and the truffle is very, very rich. And so just want to use that delicately. You can always add more to the cocktail if you need to. You can never take it back. Now, our raspberry liqueur. Oh, that's good stuff, man. Oh, that is so yummy. Honestly, this and some club soda is really all you need. And a little lemon twist and you're good to go. It goes great with Manhattan as well if you want to kind of spring it up and get a little more fruit and body. But I did 3/4 of an ounce if you are playing the home game. And then we are going to do 1.5 ounces of our St. George Breaking and Entering Whiskey. Now you might ask, what is an American whiskey? What does this mean? It is actually a 4-grain whiskey. So there is corn, there is rye, there is wheat, and there is barley in there. They call it breaking and entering because it's basically them thieving some of their favorite barrels out there and combining it with some of their own. And that's really what makes it so delicious. All right, this is a Collins cocktail, so this is going to be a quick shake. All right, we like to quick shake cocktails that we're adding extra carbonation on or extra liquid into because that's going to add extra dilution. By quick shake, I mean we're going to take the amount of time we normally shake and we're going to slice it in half. Alright, we're going to slice it in. No. Okie dokie, and we get a shake. Usually a count of 3 is all you need. You know, it really depends on your ice. Always check your ice. Now, a little pro tip here. Right. When you normally strain this cocktail into that ice there, and you put the club soda on top, it sits there. And then you have to mix it yourself, or the guest has to mix it themselves, for the bartenders at home. This little step, adding the club soda, like a ticking time bomb, adding the club soda to your tin first, when you go and strain the cocktail, it's actually going to do the mixing for you. Alright, we get our fresh strainer. Bada bing. Look at that thing. Ah, look at that carbonation. The bubbles are flowing all the way through it. You want that cocktail to taste the same way from first sip to last sip. That's the ultimate goal when you're making drinks like this. Okay, we get that. That's a thing of beauty. Why don't we do a few raspberries? We got an extra mint sprig too. You know, let's pop it up a bit. Okay, and then we'll take a few raspberries. Just dress it up. Make it pretty. And right there, that is your Truffled Raspberry Collins. So if you are making it at home, quick little cheers to all of you.